Kurt, I remember you speaking last year at the budget about, was it an MS4 project? There's some kind of a federal requirement that we were concerned about, the higher council to handle. Is that still ongoing?
That is, we have, yes, and we, you asked 3 questions there.
I know, sorry. Pick it, what
We have $30,000 budgeted, and that's where I was going into. We're going to naturalize these basins, allow native grasses and wildflowers to come up rather than mowing them. And what that does is in the engineer world, that reduces our sediment load into the receiving water body, which is required by DEP to be reduced by 10% over the next 5 years.
Does that put us in compliance?
I believe so. I have another meeting this week, so
maybe.
Okay, so it's a possible hedge against
right,
that.
the plan moving forward is that the $30,000 will buy, the equipment if we need any, and the seed mixes and all that stuff to start converting these basins, where we would hopefully have our public works crews doing the majority of the work. Anything above and beyond, we obviously look to hire an outside contractor, but I think it looks promising that this may be the way to go, and as we move forward, we're going to try to do 3 or 4 basins a year. And as we progress forward with 8 or 9 basins, hopefully we'll get that number down to where we're in compliance, where we don't have to fight them anymore, because I think it's a losing battle to continue to fight DEP in court.
So are we still paying council on that?
No.
Okay. So we're just status quo at the moment, trying to comply.
Yeah, we're trying to comply because I think they're going to make us comply anyway. So instead of kicking the rock down the road, I think we start to take it on head on.
Have we partnered up with any local closer municipalities as far as this would cut our costs if we were to, say, go in partners with Wrightstown or Upper Makefield or even Newtown Borough, if we were to form some sort of coalition?
No, I think it has to do with the watersheds in the municipality. So whereas Newtown has basins, the fact that the borough doesn't have very much space and very many basins, I think is going to negatively impact Newtown Township, because we would be responsible for also offsetting their deficient number. So instead of reducing our number by, say, 10 million tons per year, however they measure it, you may be up at 15, and where we have to do an extra 7 or 8 basins. And once we reach the threshold where we can't do any more township-owned basins or stormwater facilities, we're going to start getting into the gray area of having to acquire HOA-owned property and taking over management of their basins, meaning maintenance, liabilities, and everything like that.
Or possibly negotiating that we would make changes to that under some agreement that they would maintain ownership, but we'd have to, partner with them in some way. That's the hard part.
That's very interesting. I'll have to take that up with my HOA and tell them that we have lots of open space that goes into a dam area, I guess. And we have to pay a lot of mowing out there. And
the only thing I would say sort of cautiously is, I'm going to say this as carefully as I can, that's what the pause has been. Because, for example, when we first talked about this, we had HOA saying, that's great, take it. Well, it's not just an issue in the end of hitting the number that Mike talked about. It's going to be the township's ability reasonably, even in spite of the fact that he likes to dandelion everything, I know, because he doesn't look like it, but he's actually part hillbilly and part hippie. But the question is going to be, what's going to be the township's reasonable ability if we have to go down that path, to not just take over these things, but reasonably manage them and care for them and assume those costs. And that's going to be part of the calculus that the staff is going to have to do in making and advising you all of that ability to do that. Because there's a lot of them in the township.